Hey, YouTube peoples and internet peoples, back again for some more Carmen Sandiego. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it right now. I didn't have a lot of sleep last night. Ended up staying up all night and doing my laundry instead of going to bed right away and then getting up early and doing laundry. I did it the other way around, and so I feel a little slammed right now. So, um, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Anyway, Carmen Sandiego. We're on season 2, episode 7. Last time, if you guys remember, we were in Dubai stealing like some sort of like super like electric like race car thing, because Vile wanted it for obviously to study it, tear it apart, and make their own like replicas so they can have getaway vehicles or whatever. They weren't, and so they were testing out. They're in the process of Vile's trying in process of replacing Shadow-san on the faculty council. So the mechanic and the driver were next up to be interviewed through their little testing process thing of being able to pull off a caper without, interference from Carmen. Carmen found out about it, and of course, the twins are former race car drivers themselves, and so they were really excited about this until they found out that their old rival, Trey Silverstein, or whatever his name was supposed to be the one that was supposed to test out the new vehicle. And apparently the driver was like somebody that was smooching up to him at the gala the night before the test race was to happen. And they did get the car briefly, but they get back, but Carmen is able to get it back. And a little turn of events of the previous episode, we had Carmen basically saying no to a headquarters in San Diego that old Carmen outerwear facility that gave her her name, and she's actually submits to the idea of and it's kind of dubious whether like I don't think the twins left Carmen's group, but they're kind of like a little bit more freelancy, and I think they're actually going to go back to race car driving at least part time, so they look up and up because they really got to pay off that loan shark. So that's where we left off. We started in San Diego, went to Dubai, came back to San Diego, bought the property, and that's where we left off. So let's find out where we go in the next caper. Reminder, this is not a market substitute, of course. There will be no footage on screen because I don't have the skills to do so, and because of I don't want to deal with copyright nonsense. So please watch it on your own time. It's on Netflix. It may be on Hulu or some other, like however else you watch it. But please sync up your watch time with this video, and we'll get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Netflix logo. Should turn on the sound so you can hear something. Do-do. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Diego. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Carmen's so pretty. Get some water. Maybe I can get it. So where are we now? Oh yeah, we were going to Russia. That's right.
Thank you, General.
They managed to get in.
Blair, Red Hat is in Red Square.
Glad to hear the IDs worked out.
The server vault's on sub-level 4. If our intel is accurate, Vile could already be inside.
So what are they in a military facility in Russia for?
Easy peasy.
Oh, Neil the Eel. They were considering him for a position on the council.
Neil the Eel to Dr. Bellum. I'm in. Server 6609 located.
Well done, Neil.
A server.
Well, I hear there's an opening, and you know how much I enjoy worming my way into those. Searching database. And Bob's your uncle.
I have 7 uncles, none of whom are named Bob.
It's just a turn of phrase, love. Means I found it.
Then say that. I'm a scientist. Colorful vernacular only serves to confuse me.
Download complete. Is that direct enough for you? That's for Dania, comrades.
I will take the eel.
I'll take the server. Claire,
Obviously lipstick.
Retrace Neil's slimy trail.
Neil the Eel.
Instructor, shut us up. When they told me you defected over to the red side, I didn't realize they meant Russia.
I will take the data.
You will try. Butterfingers.
Man, he is a slipper.
But I'm slicker.
Why do I know that voice? What is Neil's voice's name? God, I recognize that voice. Oh God, he's so cheesy.
It took some serious decrypting, but I pinpointed what Vile was after.
So what are they after?
Specs for an experimental electromagnetic pulse generator.
Electronic pulse
Tripwire. The
pulse
Russian
generator.
government attempted to design the next generation of EMP device.
Hmm.
Long range with ultimate pinpoint accuracy.
Attempted to?
Yep, they couldn't crack it. So Tripwire was shuttered.
Dr. Cerebellum thrives on solving the unsolvable.
And if she manages to engineer a working prototype from the stolen plans, Vile will possess the means of disabling any electrical grid in the world.
That can't be good.
At any time. As in cause instant blackouts? Create power outages that would shut down security systems and allow Vile to steal from the cover of darkness.
Sounds like the ultimate crackle rod. Any chance the electrician formerly known as Crackle is involved?
Crackle has no memory of ever being associated with the Villains International League of Evil.
My old classmate Gray suffers from amnesia, which we now know was caused by Dr. Bellum.
Fair enough. So, what's the caper?
What else? We disable Bellum's prototype before she can use it, and delete the plans so she can't rebuild it.
Judging from the involvement of Neil the Eel, Dr. Bellum's base of operations for this project would most certainly be her laboratory in New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Back to Australia!
Throw another shrimp on the barbie, mate.
Dudes, New Zealand is actually a completely different country.
Hold on. It's not the capital of Australia? News to me.
You sure? They're both down under.
Technically, I guess, but yeah, I'm sure.
I must caution you. The laboratory is Dr. Bellum's highest security facility.
Shadow-san's not kidding. I just pulled it up on the Vial hard drive.
The place is a fortress. To
Huh.
even get near Bellum's computer lab, you'd have to cross a series of 4 electrical fields with a failsafe. If more than one field is deactivated at any given time, the entire building goes into lockdown.
But we have our own ninja. Ninjas can go anywhere they want, right?
Moving unseen among shadows, they pass through high voltage electricity entirely another.
Bellum's lab does have one vulnerability. It draws all its power from a nearby electrical substation.
If we get into the substation, we can manually shut down the fields, grid by grid.
So my movements would need to be perfectly synchronized, like a dancer.
Or else crispy fried Carmen.
What's the problem? Player has wicked awesome gamer reflexes.
We can't risk the server lag or any voltage spikes that might blow a fuse. We would need someone on site who really knows their electric.
Crackle was the finest criminal electrician Vile ever had.
Gray's out of the game. We can't pull him back in.
Not even to play for the good guys? We know he has stage letting experience.
Whoa, are we breaking into a lab or putting on a show?
If Bellum were to lay eyes on Gray, his safety would be compromised.
2 completely different locations, remember? Problem solved.
All right. We need a cover story.
Hmm.
Gray can't know what he's actually doing.
What?
How do we pull that off?
Like you said, Ivy, we put on a show.
Located way down in the
Huh.
southern hemisphere, New Zealand is made up of 2 main islands and about 600 smaller ones.
The
Wow,
country is so
600.
remote,
What?
It was actually one of the last land masses on our planet settled by humans.
Whoa! And sheep, apparently. About 30 million sheep live on the islands.
You're not pulling the wool over our eyes. That amounts
Lots
to more
of
than
sheep.
6 sheep for every Kiwi.
The fruit?
No, the people. New Zealanders proudly refer to themselves as Kiwis, named after the native flightless bird that's their national symbol.
So you're saying New Zealand really isn't in Australia?
That's right, Zach. It's its own country, over 1,000 miles southeast of the Australian continent,
Then why are we flying to Australia?
to wrangle our electrician.
Hmm. Aussie lives in Sydney.
You're late.
Fashionably, I hope. I'm sorry I stood you up, Gray.
It's
Graham, right. Look, I was called away on business at the last minute.
what kind of business?
I run an international charity for abandoned children. In fact, that's the reason I came to see you today.
Oh,
I am sponsoring a big fundraiser in Auckland, New Zealand this week. Selections from Swan Lake.
Tchaikovsky. I've lit a few Russian ballets at the old Sydney Opera House.
Fortunately for me, our lighting technician dropped out and I'm hoping you can help.
On one condition. You have that cuppa with me afterwards.
I'll have the foundation book you a flight.
Hmm.
All right, crew, let's review.
Playing with hearts.
We're flying
That's
into
not
Auckland,
very
New
good.
Zealand's largest city, which happens to boast its most famous skyline, thanks to the
I
sky.
have a bad feeling
Dr.
about
Bellum's
this.
lab is located just outside city limits. Not that Gray will ever know it exists. He'll be doing his part entirely from the nearby electrical substation, which we will lead him to believe is the backstage entrance of the Children's Theater. This way, Vile never sees Gray, and Gray never sees Vile. The reason we opted to have Shadow-san remain at HQ.
He's waiting for the cable guy?
No. Gray only knows Shadow-san from his time at Vile Academy. Who knows what hidden memories spotting the face of any Vile instructor could trigger.
And we can't risk awakening any memories or criminal impulses, especially not while Carmen's fate is in Gray's hands.
Gray will operate a lighting board from his control booth, shutting down Bellum's surveillance cameras and security systems, including the notorious electrical fields, one by one and in sequence, all while under the illusion that he's controlling the stage lighting of a live theatrical performance of Swan Lake.
His cue sheets will be timed to a pre-recorded ballet, the one you'll be hearing in your earpiece as you pirouette your way through Bellum's gauntlets.
As a safety net, Gray will be in constant communication with the stage manager of the ballet, An efficient but friendly Kiwi we'll call Peter.
Hello, guys. Peter here.
Now, when the big show's over,
We tell Crackle the crowd's demanding an encore and have him switch off the grids in reverse order so our swan can take flight.
That's a complicated thing. Lots of things could go wrong.
ready to rock?
Anything for the kiddos.
Good. Turns at 8, and I'm needed in wardrobe.
Tonight is the night, Neil.
Hmm.
We are nearly ready to beta test.
Cue music. Okay, Graham.
You're on. Remember, timing is everything.
This is not going to be great.
Claire, Red Swan is in. En route to secure sublevel. Red Swan has arrived at Shock Corridor.
Copy that. Okay, mate. Fade up center stage on Dance of the Little Swans.
Opera, ballet. Here's hoping the next gig involves stadium rock.
Hmm. Man, this is kind of scary. Oh, jeez. Man. Man, this can't be good. This can't be good.
A nearly electrifying performance. And we're live.
Okay, searching for Project Tripwire files. Located.
Scrubbing database. And goodbye, stolen tech.
Off to find Bellum's prototype.
Of all the sheep in New Zealand to wander in, it had to be a black sheep.
Oh no. This is. I knew this couldn't be so easy. Oh, Neil the eel is just
Remember
slipping.
me? Neil. You were the island mascot, and I was class of. Oh! How did you slip in here anyway? You part eel.
Player, time for that encore.
Okay, Graham.
Curtain call for Dance of the Little Swans.
Already?
I know, right? Crowd's going wild.
Are you mad? You'll fry us both!
Yeah.
Hold faders now.
Ryan, lock faders in current position.
Wait, what?
I'd stay put, unless you want to be an electric eel.
Slack. Peter, there's something wrong with my feed.
Technical difficulties, mate.
Please stand by. And don't touch those faders.
Wait, is this a recording? Why have I been lighting a pre-recorded performance? Peter?
There's a perfectly logical explanation. Just sit tight, Graham.
Graham?
Uh-oh. This can't be good. He's
Neil,
gonna...
we are ready to launch. Neil? But where did that sea snake slither off to?
Carmen!
Uh-oh.
Must be the main stage.
Claire, I'm warm. How's the ballet?
On indefinite intermission. Our lighting tech walked.
What?
Zach and Ivy are combing the grounds for him.
Find him. I'm too close to turn back now.
Carmen Sandiego. And she took off that way. Carmen? Carmen?
Oh, this can't be good at all.
We have an intruder.
This can't be good. Is he gonna get his memories back?
Sandiego.
What kind of concert hall is this?
Experimental.
If that's the game she wishes to play, raise the sphere.
Oh, this can't be good. This can't be good. This can't be good.
Carmen,
Sorry I'm being quiet, but like I'm so invested
for
right
tonight
now.
will come to be known as the night the lights went out in Auckland.
Oh, this can't be good. This can't be good.
Stay down.
Thought you could give old Neil the slip, eh?
Oh,
Little known fact, this eel has quite the grip.
ooh, he zapped him? Does he remember? Or like,
You don't run a children's charity.
I'll explain over that coffee. Zach, Ivy, bring the car. Graham's ready for pickup.
Carm, we may have a bigger problem.
oh no. She's
Carmen
launching to the...
Sandiego. Surrender, or I will discharge an electromagnetic pulse from my very own sky tower. One that will disable every shred of technology in Auckland. Hospitals, emergency services, air traffic control will all be in disarray. Only you can avert this disaster by turning yourself in.
Carmen? Who is that?
Do you recognize the voice?
Don't think so. But what are we going to do?
Mm.
Afraid of heights?
What? No.
Hang on tight. Don't let go.
Wow.
Can you deactivate it?
I'm just a lighting tech. What makes you think I know anything about industrial grade electric?
It's a hunch. Roll with it.
I don't even know what I'm looking at. It won't blow up in our faces, will it?
Focus and hurry.
I just don't. Oh, wait, what's this? That ought to do it.
Do you trust me?
Hmm.
Very well then. Lights out, Auckland. And Bob's your uncle.
Hmm.
This glider isn't designed for two.
We're going down like a kiwi. Flightless bird, national symbol of.
Brace yourself.
Yeah. then he's gonna wake up and remember stuff.
Gray?
It's Graham.
So,
too.
how did you know how to sabotage that device?
It just felt very familiar. You ever get deja vu?
So he,
Carmen, I have to know. Are you a spy? Part of some kind of secret service?
I do provide a service, and it is secret. So, yeah, something like that.
But we are the good guys.
Absolutely. Only you need to forget this ever happened.
No one would believe me anyway.
I wired funds to your account for your help.
What? How could you possibly get my bank account number? Crikey! Carmen, I can't accept this. You are a cheeky one.
cheeky.
So, Gray figured out there's more to Carmen than meets the eye.
It wasn't too hard, but I'm convinced he has zero memory of Vile. And we thankfully managed to pull off our little caper without Vile ever laying eyes on Gray.
That's what you think.
This surveillance was obtained less than an hour ago in Sydney, Australia.
Find out everything you can about Carmen's friend. He may be of some use to us.
Oh, that can't be good. Acme wants Graham now. Oh, okay. I gotta go back and see who was
Find out
Eel.
everything you can about Carmen's friend. He may be of some use to us.
So that was an interesting episode. Revisiting good old Crackle. Oh, come on.
He may be of some use to us.
I'm sorry I'm being really quiet today, but that was really invested. Let's see. Agents. Oh, Dr. Bill and Agent Zarya. This Rias Darby. Rias Darby. Do I know who Rias Darby is? Rias. Maybe he was in an earlier episode. Let's see. Who is Rias Darby? Oh my God. Oh, no wonder his voice sounded so familiar. It's Karan from Voltron, the Legendary Defender, the reboot of Voltron. I was like, I know he's... I'm sorry, I can't. It fits him. It definitely fits him. Oh, he's also Randall from Infinity Trail. Oh, wow. I guess he plays like a couple different things. But yeah. I can't believe he played Karan. Oh, no wonder his voice was so familiar. It was bugging me so bad. I was like, I know that voice. Why do I know that voice? It sounds so fresh. It's like, it's because it's Karan. It's just like, it wasn't that long ago that I was watching Voltron. So it's like, seems like forever ago since I watched Voltron, but it wasn't that long. Oh, it was only a couple of year ago. But yeah, that was an interesting episode. That I was so terrified that Graham Crackle was gonna get zapped and like regain his memories and be all evil again. Um, it's kind of nice that there is that romantic element between Carmen and Graham. But it's really subtle and really well done. It's just like, just have coffee with me, like I'm not expecting any more out of this. But yeah, I think they'll develop a relationship, but I don't know, maybe they won't because it's just too dangerous for Carmen. Now Acme wants Crackle, so that's I don't know. Like I don't trust Acme. I mean, I don't trust Acme anyway, but like something doesn't smell right. Like I don't trust the leader of Acme. So, we'll see where we're gonna go next. I don't know where we could possibly go. We just kind of left the whole caper with the EMP, like disabling it. He was able to disable it on kind of like a deja vu instinct, and you know, she isn't telling him the whole truth about what she's doing, but she also wants to keep him safe. So that was a really interesting episode, and I kind of look forward to seeing where we go from here. So we went from Dubai to Russia to New Zealand. Well, we went to from Dubai to Russia, and from Russia to Australia, and then we went over to New Zealand because we had to go to Australia because that's where Crackle lives, and then we took him over, hopped over to New Zealand because that's where Dr. Bellum's lab was. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. I'll just get ready to do the next one. I want to see where this goes. I'm really kind of worried for Crackle. He's gonna he's gonna get himself in a fix because now Acme wants him to get a hold of Carmen. They use him as kind of blackmail bait, which doesn't put them in the greatest light now. Not that they were in the greatest light to begin with. Um, I was kind of like dubious of their organization. But at the same time, it is what it is. They're better than Vile, I guess, but we don't know what their real objective motive is either. They could just be a rival group that's just as evil as Vile. So anyway, till next time, laters, bye.